Greetings. All praise and glory to the Supreme Spirit of Truth, the living God. Spirit. Not flesh. Spirit. Boy, did I run into a video today. And this, I don't even know if this is true or not, but let's just go with it and say that what I'm going to share with you right here is true. Okay? Let's flip through some of these, what's being said here. It's the world's first artificial womb facility, powered entirely by renewable energy. Etolife allows infertile couples to conceive a baby, infertile couples, and become the true biological parents of their own offspring. It's a perfect solution for women who had their uterus surgically removed due to cancer or other complications. Premature births and C-sections will be a thing of the past. Premature births and C-sections, Etolife is designed to help countries that are suffering from severe population decline, including Japan, Bulgaria, South Korea, and many others. Look at this facility here. Now they're saying that this facility is capable of housing 30,000 pods, growth pods, okay? 30,000 growth pods. Now, I want you to consider this. Okay, well, I've lost my place on this a couple of times, so I'm going to have to go to that after I've finished here reading through this with you, okay? The facility features 75 highly equipped labs. Each state-of-the-art lab can accommodate up to 400 growth pods or artificial wombs. This is horrifying. Every pod is designed to replicate the exact condition that exists inside the mother's uterus. A single building can incubate up to 30,000 lab-grown babies per year. Etolife allows your baby to develop in an infectious-free environment. The pods are made of material that prevent germs from sticking to their surfaces. Every growth pod features sensors that can monitor your baby's vital signs, including heartbeat, temperature, blood pressure, breathing rate, and oxygen saturation. The artificial intelligent base system also monitors the physical feature of your baby and reports any potential genetic abnormalities. The pods are equipped with a screen that displays real-time data on the development progress of your baby. These data are sent directly to your phone so you can track your baby's health from the comfort of your zone. The app also provides you with high-resolution live view of your baby's development. A special section in the app allows you to watch a time-lapse and share it directly with your loved ones. Because babies can recognize language and learn new words while still in the womb, Etolife growth pods feature eternal speakers. That's programming. Let me go back there. Okay, all of this right here, this is straight up programming that this zombie, this nothing but something for body parts. You know, oh, you need a liver? Okay. Well, guess what? That's you create this being, let's say. We've create these beings, right? And then they become self-aware. All right? And then what? They want to live because what are these really being created for? They're being created for a harvest. Okay, harvesting body parts, organs, skin, all kinds of grafting that can take place. All right? And then these kids, folks, this is all the mark of the beast. This is all the work of mankind right here. Okay, this is the next stage of the evolution. So they're programming children straight inside of the womb is what they're doing. That's what those sensors are. I showed you that the other day. You can also directly sing to your baby, horrifying, and make them familiar with your voice before birth. All blasphemy. Our goal is to provide you with an intelligent offspring that truly reflects your smart choices. And then this here, we're going to be going through some pictures. I'm going to be showing you stuff because this here is a hive. Look, 6 cylinders, okay? It's the same way that the beehive works. I would like to go back and forth, but I got to get through this before. Let me make some notes here so I don't forget exactly which spots that I want to go to. Okay, to remind me to go back to, because this is a hive. This is a hive mind. They're showing you that something is a hive inside of an ocular set. Okay, we're going to be going through all kinds of types of movies that bring us to this Lawnmower Man. I don't know if any of you have seen that. It's a great movie to go and check out. A great deal of truth bombs in it. Okay, we're going to go with, let me get another one. Oh, yeah, The Matrix. We'll be looking at pictures of The Matrix that imply that we live in some type of simulation. Okay, Etolife improves your bonding experience with your baby. Thanks to a 360-degree camera that's fitted inside your baby's growth pod, you can use your virtual reality headset. So now this is the Oculus, okay? Remember, all technology comes to a precipice, okay? If we live in a world of history that repeats itself, we have already been to this place already. And it would tend that those that create beings to be enslaved, then all of a sudden your creations, you become the slaves yourselves. What you created all of a sudden has power and dominion over you. That's silliness, right? You can use your virtual reality headset. Those are the Oculuses. This is all indoctrinating us now to the new technology. This is where they want us to lead. They've put us inside of our rooms. They're getting us used to doing everything through virtual reality. They've shattered the ability for communication between human contact, human compassion and warmth and kind deeds done among one another. They've turned the dating sites into a virtual reality where you have to pay now to talk with people in the internet. Don't you understand that they've turned everything into a marketplace? And before all of this occurred, man, at the beginning, in the beginning, there was none of, I mean, sin existed absolutely, because this world was created of sin in the beginning. To explore what it's like to be in your own baby's place. So that's what the Oculus is about. So now these headsets here are hooked up to this little freaking, that is software attaching you to a surrogate, is what we're going to, that's another good one to show you. Surrogate. The surrogate. Yeah, we're going to be going through some movies and stuff and sharing information with you that should wake you up to the reality of this world that we're living in. Okay, see what they see and hear what they hear. Using a wireless hat-top suit connected to your baby's growth pod, you will be able to sense their kicks in the womb. Oh my, holy shit. And share the experience with your friends and family members. I mean, I'm puking inside reading this to you guys right now, man. This is horrid, because it just only leads me to believe that if this is true, that they never stopped with cloning, because that's what these are. These are clones. So at the height of technology, It's history repeats itself. Mankind blows itself up. Mankind destroys itself. The machine. These are machine lab grown children. This is done by a machine. It's not done by a human. This isn't a natural thing. This isn't natural, folks. No matter how they try to sell this garbage to you, it is not natural. So this is kind of here, look, the blue beam here, blue beam rays is almost the same thing that we are connected to the ground. We're simply images just like this. Those that are created on the 6th day of creation are simply images. We're going to go over that a little bit today too. Okay, with Etolife, your baby will receive the best nutrients that can support their growth. Each group of pods is connected to 2 central bioreactors. Look at the bioreactors. Look at the lab. All these pods. Remember, I got to get this one here. iRobot. This is what I'm getting to. Okay. I believe that these facilities already exist. They've existed for a long ass time. They're in center Earth. Something else I'll be showing you. A little bit of show. Let's write that down too. Okay, I don't want to miss anything. I want to make all these connections. Okay, you got to understand, this is a virtual reality that we live in. We're living in a video game. We are literally, we could possibly ourselves be the inside of these little pods. Okay, just like the surrogates. Each group of pods is connected to 2 central bioreactors. The first bioreactor contains nutrients and oxygen, which are supplied to your baby through an artificial umbilical cord. This bioreactor also contains a liquid solution that serves as an amniotic fluid that surrounds babies and the mother's uterus. It's rich of vital hormones, growth factors, and antibiotics to sustain your baby's growth and development. Thanks to a system controlled by artificial intelligence, AI, alien invasion, okay? These are the alien invasions. There could be something that is coming up from center Earth here that is evil, because it comes out of the earth, okay? By artificial intelligence. Each baby receives custom nutrients tailored to their needs. The second bioreactor is designed to eliminate any waste products produced by the babies. The artificial umbilical cord helps the babies to release their waste products into the secondary bioreactor. With the help of a delicate layer of engineered enzymes, the second bioreactor can then recycle waste products and turn them back into useful nutrients. This is hard to even read, folks. I hope you're as horrified as I am about this. I hope that the Israel and the Gentile and everybody, both good and evil, can figure this out. If you can't see what's going down, then you are the walking dead. If you're okay with this kind of technology taking place, you are the walking dead. Okay? You're looking for one of these little pods that you can live in for eternity, be born back in. This is the whole scam with Satan. They are recruiting souls to occupy these lab-grown babies. That's it in a nutshell, folks. Here, you want a soul? You want one of these bodies? You want one of these flesh suits? You could live forever. This is it. This is the end. This is all taking place right here and right now. And then turn them into useful nutrients. This way, the facility ensures a steady and sustainable supply of fresh nutrients to your baby. With Etolife, miscarriage and low sperm counts are the thing of the past. And then this is not the natural part of life, man. This is not, folks, it almost takes away the sex. The one beautiful thing that mankind has on the earth is to lay down with a partner and be able to have that energy source feel so powerful and so good within you taken away from you, and you don't even see it happening. What they're doing is they're taking away the ability for us to love one another, and they're turning it into a sex fornicating world, man. If you can't see that, then you got blinders on. I'm hoping that this helps you. Prior to placing the fertilized embryo of your baby inside the growth pod, in vitro fertilization is used to create and select the most viable and genetically superior embryo, giving your baby a chance to develop without any biological hurdles. And if you want your baby to stand out and have a brighter future, our elite package offers you an opportunity to genetically engineer the embryo before implanting it into your artificial womb. Isn't that special? How wonderful. Don't you just love technology? This is what's going to be making the lame walk and the blind see, and this is the technology. This is what it is. It had nothing to do with Jesus walking around and performing miracles. Remember the picture, the photo I showed you the other day? I'll show that one to you again. The CERN photo with Jesus. We'll go over that one. Okay? This is all technology, folks. I'm deep into the studies of this Bible and what's being said, okay? And the Bible's talking about artificial intelligence and aliens and stuff like that, and the aliens are the artificial intelligence, folks. It's this right here, what I'm reading to you right here, right now. Thanks to CRISPR-Cas9 gene editing tool, you can edit any trait of your baby. Isn't that edit? That means that if they can do this technology, then they can insert at any time that they choose, right? They're programming your baby. Crash words to make you crash, to make you go off the hooks or fucking turn our world that's going crazy 100 times worse with these robots that have been programmed. It's all bullshit. Okay? Through a wide range of over 300 genes by genetically engineering a set of genes. 300 genes. 3 plus 0 is 3. And we all know that 3 is a representation of the bottomless pit. By genetically engineering a set of genes, the elite package allows you to customize your baby's eye color, hair color, skin tone, physical strength, and level of intelligence. Ain't that sweet? You no longer have to have a retarded child, a Down syndrome child. You no longer have to worry about, hey, I have no problems with people who have physical attributes that make it more difficult in life for them. The problem that I have are with those that try to capitalize off of the weak. Okay, those that steal money from you that are strong and healthy and stuff, who are supposed to help take care of these physically disabled people, and then steal your money from you, and then continue to give you this shit show of garbage on the television set. Give us money, give us money, give us money. It also allows you to fix any inherited genetic disease that are part of your family history so that your baby and their offspring will live a healthy, comfortable life free of genetic disease. Ain't that sweet? Isn't that special? Look at the baby coming out of the artificial womb. Aww. Is it so cute? No, man. Look, if this shit's really going on and you found out that these were real and these were living, these are the heads of children that you dash against rocks. I get it now. I got to go there with that, man. Okay? This is not natural. Anyone who thinks that this science is okay is not natural. You are not human. You are a machine. If you think that this lab-grown baby is a machine, then and history repeats itself, then why can't you be the lab-grown machine, something that's coming up from center Earth? We're going to talk a little bit about that too. Okay, stick around. I got a lot of topics to cover today. I haven't done a video like this for a while. I'm going to be here for a while. Okay, say goodbye to pains of childbirth. Oh, you never have to be in pain again. You can spit out endless children. My daughter, the only thing that she's ever said to me that made sense, that she said with her last child that she bared, that it made her so god awful sick. It was such a horrible, terrible pregnancy for her. I mean, she was sick the whole time, puking. My daughter said it was awful. She said that if she had had that child as her first child, she would have never had children again. And that's the danger of not being able to have any childbirth. Oh, I got a child. Let's have another child. Oh, another robotic child and another robotic child. Let's just continue pumping them out. And birth-related muscle contractions. Etolife provides you a safe, pain-free alternative that helps you deliver your baby without stress. The delivery process is smooth, convenient, and can be done with just a push of the button. Oh, Jiminy Crickets, man. I'm going to leave this link in the for you guys if you want to listen to it again. But, I mean, this is horrifying. Okay? And look at this up above here. What's that look like again? Looks like a portal, huh? A portal. A machine, a brain. We're going to be going over that one, too. Talking a little bit about quantum computers today. You know, in making a match that the computer is 666. We've got a lot of stuff to do. Okay, after discharging the amniotic fluid from the artificial womb, you will be able to easily remove your baby from the growth pod. Everything is perfectly designed so you and your partner can enjoy the delivery process. Ain't that special? Doesn't that just warm your little hearts? Huh? No connection at all. This right here is the Walking Dead. You get it? That's the Walking Dead. Dash the children's heads against the rocks. To ensure full transparency of our post-delivery free DNA, paternal test helps you confirm the genetic identity of your baby so you can return home knowing that your baby is genetically yours. A 99.8% match. Wow, shit, they tell you on television it's 99.9. Why wouldn't they use 99.9 here in this case, huh? This is hilarious, man. You don't have to worry about power cuts or carbon footprints. Etolife uses highly efficient, clean, renewable energy consisting of solar and wind power. And there's your pods right there. Now, see, these things require energy to grow these things. And what are they trying to do? They're shoving solar power down our throats. Why? Because they want you to be able to house your own power at the house with the solar power, and then that extra power that's used, that's generated and stuff, they use it for this is what they're using it for, folks. Secret laboratories and tests that are taking place that people aren't paying any attention to. The highly advanced pods operate with minimal energy needs, making it easy for your baby to make it to full term without any complications. Isn't that sweet? And for those who want more convenient solutions, Etolife is made accessible so your life can be easier. You don't have to go through any of the pregnancy pain, any of it. All you got to do is grow yourself a little child like planting a fucking seed in the garden. You're a bunch of... And these are Christians. I'll guarantee you, man, these are Christians, these are Catholics, these are Islamic people, these are Indians, these are Hindus. They all believe in reincarnation and stuff. Well, You can reincarnate forever in one of your little Etolife lab-grown suits. Etolife is made accessible so your life can be easier. Thanks to our miniaturized bioreactor and long-lasting batteries, you can use Etolife's growth pods at the comfort of your own home. A little growth pod right there in the home yourself. Oh my God, I'd jump out that fucking window right there, man. I'd throw a rock through that window and commit suicide before I'd ever have anything like that growing inside of my home, folks. I don't know about you. Allowing you to incubate your baby in your building. Ain't that special? Without the need to visit our factory. Just bring it right inside of your home. That would fucking scare the piss out of me to wake up and, oh my goodness gracious. You talk about so unnatural. By owning your own special growth pod, you will have the ability to build a happy family, one baby at a time, endlessly, as many as you'd like. Let's create more mouths to feed that aren't fucking human on the face of the earth. Away from the birth complications. You sick people, man. Hope I'm done. I hope I'm almost done reading this, man. The concept of Etolife facility was designed by biotechnologist and science communicators Hashim El Ghali. This parasite here. Huh. Yeah. Hashim. Isn't that's a Muslim name, ain't it? And relies on groundbreaking research work that has been conducted by scientists and engineers since 1950. There's your pods. 30,000 of these things a year they could pop out. And they'll grow. They'll make more of these facilities. That's just one facility. Can you imagine facilities all around the world? Okay? Not one facility pumping out 30,000, but 30,000 facilities pumping out 30,000. Now you understand why babies' heads need to be dashed against the rocks. It became real clear to me. Tired of waiting for a response from adoption agencies? Unable to find a suitable surrogate mother? Worried about pregnancy complications? Worry no more, because Etolife's got you covered. There you go, folks. That's it. So let's take a look at a couple of these scenes that I want to show you here, or pictures anyways. So remember, folks, these biocapsular grown, garden grown abominations here in a tube, man playing God is basically what it is the same thing that's happened. And the robots that are being created are down below, are center Earth, and they're capable of moving from center Earth up.
Detective, what are you doing?
Well, he said they've all been programmed with the 3 laws, so that means we have 1,000 robots that will not try to protect themselves if it violates a direct order from a human.
So there you go. Directs a violation from a human. Okay? So he walks up and he's placing a gun to each one of these, their heads, right here. And he's putting a gun to their head and he's walking through. Look at them. These are the same robots, only these are they're tricking you with this AI shit, folks. We've already come to AI. The AI are these little growth pods that they're talking about. The growth pods that I'm sharing with you are a representation of these robots right here. Okay? The underworld here is the same thing as the growth pods that I just showed you with all the pictures. That's what they are. I was looking for something here. Wasn't this picture here, but it kind of pertains to the same neural adapters to the skull as they're showing you with the babies and stuff. This is all programming, folks. All right? I'm telling you, watch, look. You see Jesus Christ here? He's standing in front of CERN. He's coming from the portal. All right? This is the exact same thing that CERN is. Look, there you go. That's the exact same thing that Jesus is standing in front of. Envision that Jesus picture you just saw, that I just showed you, standing right in front of this, coming from a portal. You know how much power it takes to generate this thing? This is why they got the solar systems going up all over. Listen, our landfills are becoming so filled with trash and toilet bowls and showers and fixtures and tar and nasty garbage and roofing equipment. And it's just, it doesn't end. Styrofoams and plastics, and this plane of existence is corrupted. The material world is a corrupted plane of existence. It's not the same as the spiritual world, the physic world, from cosmic rays to super systemetry. Folks, you got to understand and start waking up from all this. You see, we live in a hive, and this is where they get the idea of a hexagon, hex, and they call it a hexagon because a hex has been placed over your eyes. All right. So with this here, let me show them. Let's see here what I'm looking for. Here's a better picture of you. The perfect looking hexagon right there. Okay. And if you look at this one here, look at the doorway here. Notice that the doorway is at the bottom of the beehive. Everything, the queen resides here at the very top, and the queen bee is the one that passes down all the orders. And this is the same way that we act as a hive.
Then why am I not dead? Because I deemed it not to be.
And that's what we live in. This is serious shit. In this particular case, Winston here is a high jinn. He's not Satan himself, but he's a jinn that works for himself. Because look, John Wick has just went through this movie and he's killed 150 people. So Satan, who would represent Winston in this case, says that he deems it not to be. He nodded his head to this guy here, over here to the left. This guy picked up his phone. He dialed the number, and then everybody's phone in the court rang, and they all stop and they look at John Wick. Such is the same that we live here in this.
Function of the one is now to return to the source, allowing a temporary dissemination of the code you carry reinserted in the prime program, after which you will be required to select from the matrix.
It's gonna be all right. I'm sure we'll find you something decent.
And his wife are walking into what we're calling a surrogate shop here, okay? And she's all like, yeah, we'll find you something in here. I'm sure we'll find you. And he's all like, I think this is a real bad idea. She's all like looking at these different hunks because she's hooked up to one of these devices right here inside of the home. And Bruce Willis, that's his wife. Okay, so they're inside of this store here looking for a surrogate for Bruce Willis. And folks, that's what these are right here. These are surrogate biological homegrown babies. I don't care how cute, how realistic they look, any of that stuff. I don't care. It doesn't matter, man. These are lab grown babies. Okay? These are the surrogates right here. They're showing you in Hollywood, and you guys ain't grasping the philosophy, and you're not catching on. Okay? These bodies right here are how they keep us trapped, their souls in these surrogate bodies, reborn into this existence over and over and over. This is how the machine knows every hair on your head, every number. God, their God, this God here, their God is technology. It's not of spirit, okay? It's of science. The Supreme Spirit is just the God of love, okay? This here is an abomination. Don't care what you say. If any of you haven't ever seen The Lawnmower Man, this movie is a tale of truth bombs. Again, here you have the hexagon, right? You have what he's finally done is this man here. He has downloaded his conscience into the machine. All right. Pierce Brosnan goes inside the machine with this guy and fights with them. You understand that they're both hooked up to a machine. And Pierce Brosnan has captured this entity inside of this machine. And he's trying to escape it right now. And they're, again, what? Hooked up to the Oculus right here. These headsets. Okay, you could go into one of these virtual realities and then you don't know between the real world and this computer-aided, generated world that we live in today. So he's trapped inside of this simulation now, and he tells him at the very end, what he's doing right now is he's trying to get out. Yeah, I gotta pause this and stuff. So he gets in a fight with him. Look, he puts him on a cross. Imagine that. And he's really inside of this machine right here. And he's got to last a certain amount of time to keep this guy busy before he realizes that he's trapped. Then he realizes what he's done, and he's laughing at him. And this is the Lawnmower Man. He's trying to escape the Matrix now. He got trapped inside the Matrix. So, folks, this is some real information that I've just shared with you. I'm going to go ahead and get this uploaded. I hope you enjoyed the content. That if you did, please smash the like button and share it with your neighbors, your friends, your loved ones. We live inside of a simulation, and in order for our souls to escape this reality, this virtual reality, this computer simulation that we're in, you have to go directly to the Spirit of Truth. You have to go to the living God. You understand? I need people to understand that Israel was told that if they ate from that tree of knowledge of good and evil, that you shall surely die that day. That means that Israel is no more the walking dead than the Gentile race now. You guys became just like us. You clung to this computer simulation of evil. You listened to an evil parasite, some type of God, okay? Because the God, look, you have the very first images of the Ten Commandments right here. Thou shalt have no other God before me. It's that simple. The very first commandment. This implies there are other gods. Well, who are the other gods? We are the other gods. We are infinite pieces of the Supreme Creator. We have to be gods. If the Supreme Creator is telling us not to worship other gods, then other gods have to exist. But these other gods that exist are lowercase gods. They're not the Supreme Spirit of Truth. So you have the very first commandment. That there, first commandment. Exodus chapter 20, verse 3, Bible Hub. I love you guys, man, and I want to save souls, man. That's all. I want to save my own soul, and I want to save other souls. And God spoke all these words. I am the Lord your God who brought you out of Egypt, out of the land of slavery. You shall have no other gods like in Egypt or Hindu or Buddha or anything else before me. Okay? That is the very first commandment of the Bible. Hope this helps you. Get out of the hive, man, because that's what we live in. Much love. This is White Raptor News Ministries.